He just got done worshipping Cthulhu. Thank you very much.
I'm trying to summon more tentacles.
We need more.
No, what?
What did you do?
But I wish.
Which god did you displease?
Yeah, not
technical.
You're gone. Sorry, guys. Well,
Sorry.
I'm going to repeat everything Matt says from now until we finish.
Oh, you know what we could do? Let's go play the slime character one.
I don't have anything organized for it. No.
Throw it together. Absolute madness.
The bad thing is that you can't know that it's messed up until you're on the stream.
Some very good.
You have it as like an actual output.
Yeah, I've unmuted the mic on. Let me try this. Let me see if this works. Oh, you can hear me?
Oh. Do we? Do we actually? Keep talking.
Stop pressing things.
Stop pressing things. Kathy, I need you to put in banana in the chat. Just put banana in the chat, and then I'll know that you can hear me. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. There's a source called Matt's mic in Streamlabs that's doing all the waveform shit, and then there's a hidden source called mic/aux that was muted. I have unmuted it, and now everyone can hear me. And I just wanted to explain that so that on Wednesday, if there's any technical snafus, it's because I've thrown Streamlabs in a fire and it burned the building down, and I'm switching to OBS. Like, I'm done with this piece of shit. I'm calm now. Kinda.
But are you though?
I'm calm now. I'm calm now. I got
Okay.
it. It's all out of my system. I have vomited it up into the ether, and I'm ready to proceed. Hello, everyone. And welcome to Tales of Stone. We weren't live before. That was an illusion. That was a shared memory. That was a fever dream. That didn't happen. Now
Just quick,
we're live.
Press some buttons and delete it.
Hide broadcast. We are now live with the continuation of Tales Does Tales. We here at Tales of Initiative play Tales from the Yawning Portal with an Eldritch Stress. I am your GM, Matt, and I'm so pleased to be telling the story about delightful, daringly, friendly, fantastic custom players. Bun, Haley, Danny, and Mark. Pow! We're caught up. Indeed. Air horns and eldritch beings galore. All right. We are just a smidge late, but that's okay. We're gonna set sail for adventure now. A quick run through of announcements. As always, check out those spawners. We got lots of cool stuff. I will just highlight day 20 is having a sale on 4 different subclasses and the Inquisitor class, all in honor of episode 100 of Vengalia. Vengalia's back, baby, with all new, like, cool overlay assets and stuff. It's a lot of fun. You should go check it out on Wednesdays.
So good.
I'm so excited. Like, there are like those little like stingers that happen that haven't happened yet, so I'm just excited for like things to pop up in games so that we get to see more of them. But for now,
I just want to point out that I think we should get something new and cool when we get to episode 100.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Don't you worry.
Just want to throw that out there for Billy.
We're getting a pool.
Oh boy, like DashCon?
We're gonna get a pool, and we're gonna put a Shoggoth in it, and we're all
Oh
gonna get
god,
to swim
that
with the
sneaky
Shoggoth.
floor.
We'll finally realize the
can't.
background that we've all had here. This has been Haley the whole time down there behind the logos. Surprise! Also, a big thank you to the patrons over on Patreon who voted to decide what we would be doing in this little interlude. Our usual, like, Tales of Tales, where we play Tales of the... We're not playing Tales from the Yawning Portal today, or, like, right away. We're having a little bit of downtime, connective tissue between the dungeons, and thanks to the patrons, but thanks to the patrons, the tequilas have decided that we should be doing all this other stuff, so we're doing it, and we're having fun. We're at an interdimensional, wacky, wild, cackling Agnes party. It's very exciting. So thank you to the Patronolians, as Bold Squirrel.
Tequila feels very appropriate to the setting right now.
Yeah. If you would like to weigh in and help us tell these tales over on Tales of Initiative, go join our Patreon, even at the free tier. If you don't, I mean, we love money. That's great. #capitalism. But even if you cannot support us monetarily, just support us by joining at the free tier, and you will get exclusive access to some bonus content. The clips that are going live today are very, very funny, but there is an extended director's cut of the clip over on Patreon that you can go watch and giggle at for an extra like 15-20 seconds. So yeah. And by the way, speaking of YouTube and TikTok, we're over there. You can see all of our clips all the time over there. YouTube, you can see the entirety of all of our like VODs. You can see all of our charity streams, our one shots, and they've got playlists for all of our long running campaigns. Yeah. And some polls, by the way, Patreon, you can decide what the next Sunset over, no, not Sunset over Psy, Total Party Silas. There's 2 Cyborg campaigns, and as of the last game, they are now officially intertwined in canon, and they both coexist in the same instance of Psy. So it's gotten a little confusing, but we like it, and you can decide what the next mission will be when we play Total Party Silas. You can also design an NPC for an upcoming Vengalia appearance. You get to pick like the personality traits, the ideals, flaws, bonds, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So go on to Patreon, check all that out. Sometimes I wish my audio wasn't going out. 2 quick notes about our game today. Thin the Veil is back, as has already happened several times. Thank you. Our group is rubbing extraplanar elbows with all manner of folks. So, along with that comes a chance for you, our delightful, squirming, teeming audience in the shadows, to add some strange complications to their existence. Also, in addition to our usual themes of cosmic and gothic horror, which includes body horror, nightmares, unreliable narrators, and all manner of gruesome, squishy noises, as I continue to go through various food items and make them unpalatable to all present. In addition to all of that, content warning for suicide ideation. It'll be through a fantasy lens. It's not quite the same, but just wanted to bring that up again in case, if and when that comes up. If that is not for you, tune in later today for the second half of this delightful Tales sandwich, this leaning tower of tales, with TPK tonight at 9 Eastern. And then another episode of Vengalia later this week on Wednesdays. Yeah, woo! So with all of that said, anything else before we dive in? Excellent. By the way.
Oh wait, isn't there going to be a potential break coming up?
There is going to be a
Because
potential
you will
break.
be at.
Yes. So Gen Con is fast approaching, much to Colin and I's chagrin. We're terrified, but we're gonna manage. Hashtag save Haley. I'm so glad that joke is back. Oh, thank you, Danny.
Let her out.
Let her out. I need to finish editing that clip. It used to be in a cage. So good. Oh, we crack ourselves up. You know you like it. Yes, Gen Con's going to be happening soon. Hashtag soon. I am in discussions with various parties about what's going to happen between now and then, but I can say with relative confidence that unless anything catastrophic happens, we'll be streaming today. We will be streaming today, Streamlabs. We'll be streaming today. We'll be streaming the 22nd, and then we'll be streaming the 29th. We will definitely be off the 5th, and there might be a little bit of a longer break. We're gonna figure that out and let you know for sure before then. There will also be wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey nonsense shenanigans happening with the Vingalia schedule as a result of Gen Con, but we will get you more of those details on Wednesday. I think we're all caught up now. I think we're ready to go. So, all that said, it's time to dive in and remind ourselves of what happened when last we told our tale. You have dressed, and you have begun to impress. You are all at Cackling Agnes Pigtooth's party, where you have parlayed with several individuals on behalf of Papa, otherwise known as the Moon's Eye Sage, in the hopes of gaining their allegiances for plans to come. But rather than just me spouting nonsense proper nouns at you, real quick, I want to do a little recap pop quiz. Can someone tell me, and y'all can, not one person has to answer, this could be a group effort. Can y'all tell me who you have already parlayed with?
Oh no.
Yes, I actually have a tick next to the people. We've spoken
Oh.
to
That
Yaddle,
was much smarter than me.
we
where
have
I
spoken to Bodle, and we have spoken to Gavla.
Yes.
I
but-
believe that we're in the middle of talking to Chickrick, or we'd finished talking to Chickrick, and I had not ticked that one yet, but I know that that one did get either done or started.
In the process, yes.
In the process, yes.
We
Loading
also-
bar.
we talked to Krowdus.
Crowdus. You did not talk to
Crowdus.
Crowdus.
Oh.
Stuff is happening with Crowdus.
I haven't.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I did not write that. I will write stuff is happening with Krowdus.
So yes,
Krowdus.
Bodle, the octopi celestial, had a lovely little dance with the inebriated Narkissa, and has been persuaded to join your cause through her delightful drunken artistry of dance. You spoke with Glavla, the green slod, and he basically stole a shit ton of food. Like, not stole, like, the food is free, but, like, there's clearly, like, a, hey, don't abuse the privilege, and y'all have abused that privilege thoroughly and gathered up a lot of food so that Glavla could take it, basically, an extra-dimensional to-go bag back to the little slod hatchery and feed all of the tadpoles.
The babies need it.
Help
Feed
the
the-
babies.
Feed the children.
Feed the giant misshapen toad people children. They need food too.
We probably could have like waited until the end or something, but
Hey, you've gotten away with it. No one's hunting you down looking for those extra spring rolls that are filled with who knows what. You talked with Yadel, a Glabrazoo that recently fell out of favor with Fraz Blue. Some of these names I make up and they sound silly and ridiculous. Fraz Blue is someone was paid to make that name. Like, that is a real D&D name.
There are so many apostrophes in that name.
There's actually only one. Yeah.
Yeah, but it sounds like there should be like 20 because you have weird like blue.
I will say though, for the real actuallys at home, yes, there's only one apostrophe in Fraz Blue, but there's also a fucking hyphen in the middle of it. So, so yeah, I didn't make up that nonsense. Don't blame me. That was somebody else. I don't know.
next time we play, I'll come up with how I've spelt it out in my head, and then we'll see the variation on that one.
Yes, amazing. So yes, you did 2 truths and a lie, and Pebble ingeniously had the truth be I am a stone giant, and it fucking worked. Yadel wanted to get lied to, and then was a little bit disappointed, a little salty, but honored the deal. So yes, and then you were speaking with Chickrick, the Durgaloth, which if you're not familiar with what a Durgaloth is, imagine a praying mantis, but the body is a lazy Susan that just spins around with arms attached. And there's 3 weird insect legs popping out the bottom. Just an absolute nightmare engine. And you have been talking to Chickrick about maybe taking the legs out from under, taking down a notch this like fox person looking thing that seems to be Chickrick's rival. And in doing so, it's all coming back to, hey, look at Haley's face as she remembers what's been happening. Ah, yes.
That's the loading bar.
I was there.
Also, we did say yes to this when we have no idea who that fox person is.
You have no idea.
This
This person could be important. This person could be, running a children's hospital. You don't know. You have no
They're not
idea.
good guys in this
They
game.
They said something mean to Chickrick, and therefore have to be taken down.
Chickrick spun the little body around and pointed, and y'all were like, on it.
Absolutely.
It's our job.
And to that effort, you have inebriated Krowdus, the massive celestial troll fancier, who has now just sort of warped into this titanic, mauling, angry form. And as if that were not enough of a complication, in an attempt to sort of direct Krowdus's Hulk-like anger towards this enemy of Chickrick, you have also found that in attendance at this party is Peggy, one of Narkissa's 7 evil exes. Who, I will say for the purposes of remembering, make sure to mark off a level 1 spell slot if it's not already, because you cast Grease to obfuscate Peggy's attempted attack previously at Narkissa. And after a very embarrassing slip, tripping, and falling, and y'all running away, Peggy has re-entered the fray. And we are now going to be rolling initiative.
I have 2 first levels that have been marked off.
You also have mage armor on, because I didn't want to.
Yes.
Wait,
We're good.
I think y'all stepped through the gate spell to arrive at the party, and I was like, it would make sense for Mirik to look at all of this and go, mage armor. This is nonsense. This is a scary place. So we're gonna be rolling initiative. I will just say that this is not going to be like a tactical, crunchy map combat. In fact, HP doesn't necessarily matter. Think a little bit more creatively. This is going to be more of a skill challenge in the context of initiative, because your objective is not necessarily to kill Krowdus, knock Krowdus out, not even for you to necessarily go after whoever this fox person is. You've just been, you're trying to direct things. However, Peggy has found you, and Peggy mad. So I'm gonna roll initiative for, what a stupid statement. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna Peggy mad. You won't like Peggy when she's angry. She'll leave you a nasty message on neighborhoodwatch.com. Next door. That's the fucking shitty internet thing I was trying to remember.
Peggy.
Alrighty, that's Peggy's initiative. This is going to be, I'm using my I'm never gonna give you up dice, courtesy of my delightful cast. This is Krowdus's. I'm guessing on where I need to be putting these. And then the Fox Boy. Oh, I should interpret these narratively, because it rolled the never
Take
for never gonna give you up, and I guess it just never goes.
We gotta run.
Oh no.
Oh no, Bun is breaking up. Bun, give your internet a good whack. Okay, 20 or above for initiative.
Oh no!
It's okay. Hwah! I was slightly prepared. I'm just gonna blink out the name tags. The name tags don't exist. We're just
No. What name tags?
What name tags?
What
You saw
name
nothing.
tags? 20 or above. I have a 23.
Fuck, Jesus. 23, okay.
My wife's the best.
15 to 20. 10 to 15.
11.
11! I'm gonna move this one.
Above a 10. Finally.
We'll take it as a win. Alrighty. Winnie Winveer at 11.
Yes.
What's back? Wow!
Be quick, be quick, be
Nailed
quick.
it.
Was I summoned?
You're back. We've conjured you from the realms beyond. Bun, what was your initiative?
22.
22.
Ooh.
Nice.
My wife's in the bed.
I see. I see my ex. I gotta go.
I gotta get speedy.
We have two very different methods here because I'm trying to think of ways that I can, continue to humiliate them and just be like,
Yep.
no.
Then Pebble, what is your initiative?
7.
7. Hey, that's fine. You're not last. I'll say that. I rolled pretty poorly for some of these. Okay, so I'm not
Pebble has
worried a
other
lot about.
concerns here.
I'm not worried about a lot about movement and
Not getting
distances.
stepped on.
You could basically like move around and get to kind of where you need to be. I've got relative positioning in my head. The first one up, as you see Krowdus like warp into this like long-tongued, huge, bulbous arms, just like rage mode creature. That's happening. Mirik, you are up.
Okay. Rage mode creature. I need a little bit more catching up. Rage mode creature. In the midst of what?
In the midst of basically a party. Like there's just, you are at kind of this like little like gaggle of people. Like Chickrick was kind of off to the side and like pointing over at this like conversation huddle where this like fox person is. And Krowdus is like
Right.
nearby, but right now whatever is happening with Krowdus, it's just sort of like
He's just
undirected
angry.
emotions. Just
Did we
anger.
do something to him?
You gave him a lot of beer. You gave him like an extra, like one of y'all like fed him a couple extra drinks to get him over the edge.
Cool. And
Oh,
the evil X
so-
is heading towards us?
The evil X
Actually,
is
I would
kinda-
like to point out.
Yep.
I would like to point out. I think from what Narkissa has told us, it kind of sounds like Narkissa deserves it.
Yes. You do know that Narkissa kind of deserves it. Kind of deserves this energy that Peggy is throwing off. And you see Peggy coming this way. She rolled really low initiative, so she's like trying to fight through the crowd to like get to you. But
Okay.
she is there.
Okay, so our directive is to go do something to this fox creature.
Yeah. You have no idea what the ramifications would be if like you were red-handed in the act. The idea was, hey, get Krowdus drunk. That'll make him go rage mode, and then just direct that train at the fox person.
Yeah, direct the train at the fox is what the
Okay.
plan was.
Okay, cool. See,
Can I-
those are the parts that I was missing. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
where are
And
the pieces on the board?
you're a part of that plan too, so you agreed and
Yes.
thought it was a good plan.
Hey, that's fine. We can absolutely direct this. I can't because I have no charisma or personality whatsoever other than
Yeah.
smack.
Yeah.
Very
spells
fighter
them.
of me for a wizard. But
This wizard has big fighter energy.
we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do here. We're gonna hold our
Okay.
action because Mirik has no idea how to direct this. She's just like, it worked, kind
I
of.
like it.
What are we doing? What's the next step in this tactically?
I like it. I'll let that resolve in one of two ways. One,
Okay.
you can either delay and we can just permanently move you in the initiative order. I know that's like a Pathfinder thing and not a 5e thing, but like it's kind of an exception. You're trying to figure out like what the fuck is happening. So like that can happen, or you can use this ready as like, I want to cast a spell, but I'm waiting to figure out what spell is like needed. So you'll be able to cast a spell with your reaction, but whatever the like attack or saving throw is, it'll have either advantage or disadvantage appropriately
Okay.
to make up for like the
I have
speedy
a
casting.
different idea.
Oh?
Yes. We are going to message the evil X
Ooh, okay. Yes.
and invite her to a conversation. As Mirik starts to step away from the group and is kind of like,
What does that invite sound like? I want to figure out a DC for you here.
I would like to hear your side of the story.
Give me a persuasion check.
We will certainly try. 12.
12.
You got this. So proud of you.
It's above a 10. That's all that matters.
It's above a 10. Yes. Amazing. You just get this like, get out of my head. Like this quick, like sort of brush to the side. You don't feel like you've made things worse. So that's something to consider. You do feel like she's maybe just like so locked in and pissed off from like being embarrassed before that you're gonna have to ply that a little bit more. Yeah, you'll have, if you really want the diplomatic in, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder for that one. But it's not.
We're
hopeless.
moving in a line towards her, so we are cutting her off at the pass while we are inviting her.
You are literally going to like physically impose yourself to like try and stop that.
I don't care if I can't persuade you, if I can just throw you over my shoulder.
No, it's true. Yeah.
That's what we like about you.
This Pebblecule is gonna get complicated.
Narkissa.
Narkissa's
Peggy's
up.
not invited.
Peggy's not invited.
She's evil X for a reason, you know. Evil's in the title.
I almost want to send
Sure.
it's not her character art, but I almost want to send you the art for like the stat block I'm using because it's very you might be swayed.
Oh no. The curse of horny.
I am a dragon and this is my horde. You cannot control what I add to it.
Too fucking thirsty. Narkissa, you are up.
Alright, so I'm probably the one that got our fancier drunk. Considering I'm the one that's been handling the booze this entire time. So I'm just like, okay, this is a little more than I could chew off. Seeing the transformation happen, like, and it's like, so I want to try and sort of see if I can maybe get a trajectory as to where like this might be going, so that I can sort of push the fox in the direction of it. So this way I could make it seem like I'm just running in a panic.
Ah, okay, so you want to like, oh no, I'm escaping Krowdus in this rampage. Oops, and just like shove the fox into like the path of destruction.
Yes.
Okay, give me an athletics check for the shove.
Okay. Ooh, that is. Oh no. Everything went down. I don't know.
The technology.
Does she get advantage? if
technology
she
has not
actually
been
is
kind.
running in a panic from Peggy.
No. No.
I got a 2.
A 2. You shove. Now I need a deception check.
Oh, this I can do a lot better. That's gonna be a 13.
You go to shove, and you were looking at this guy. He's got like this like big book, kind of like little tiny spectacles at the end of this wolf snout. Like you're like, what a fucking nerd. I'm just gonna shove this guy, and you shove, and like all of a sudden it's like the dark reflection of Myrick. There's muscles beneath the wizard cloak, and the like snout just like. Excuse me. Are you trying to put me in harm's way? And you just see this like crackle of lightning form in the fox's hand. That did not go the way you wanted it to. I'll just leave it at that.
Woo! Everything's falling apart, and all I can see is my life flashing before my eyes.
This is a very unpleasant tower. We've got Peggy on one side, we've got an angry fox man on the other, and Narkissa in the middle. Who knows what will happen next? It is Krowdus' turn. Okay, Krowdus is currently undirected. No one has put anything in Krowdus' path, so I am just going to roll a d10 to see what happens. I made a table of Krowdus' rampage. Let's see. Okay, he moves towards your foxy boy, but is just like flipping over tables, and is like, you just see this like one like gnome just like gets snatched and just gets completely eaten by this thing.
I was not expecting that.
Am I bigger or smaller than that gnome?
You were about
I want
the
to know
same
how scared
size.
I need to be. Oh shit.
You're about the same size.
You are
I'm
snack
even-
size. I'm sorry.
And I'm
Apple.
even smaller.
Oh,
so
no.
That's not good.
You are both. You have now found out that you are both aperitif sized for Krowdus, and
Noted.
that's gonna move to Winnie's turn.
Well, okay. I can see what Narkissa is doing in regards to the shoving and such. He's moving towards the fox. I want to go fly behind the fox. Because
Okay.
Krowdus doesn't like this fox guy. That was what we knew is ready, wasn't it?
You're not
There was
100%
already,
sure that there's like big animosity between the fox
Okay.
and Krowdus. There's a general sense of like maybe they're not friends.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna stand like fly up behind the fox, and I'm gonna use my wings as a white backdrop to
Okay.
like make him stand out.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah,
Ooh, interesting. Give me.
that's my idea. That's what I got.
Uh-huh. Is there a skill you're aiming for? I've got two in mind.
Well, I am kind of hoping that I could do it. Like, I'm trying to get into position that if I need to, I can stealthily touch him.
Okay.
Cause I got dirty fingers.
It sounds horrible.
It sounds horrible. It does sound horrible. But you know, Winnie.
You know, yep, we love her.
We love her. But yeah, so maybe I don't know, a performance check, or even though that's not going to be good for me, but that's maybe what I'm thinking, or stealth, or even survival, because it's like me using my moth to land on a thing and then put my wings to be a predator.
Performance came to mind, but I knew that was bad for you. What I was the other one that came to mind was survival, where you're using like animal instincts, like look a bright thing, like you're kind of relying on that, like how either attractive or unattractive can you be to a predator. So let's go survival.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay, cool. Oh, I got an 18 plus 7.
Well, hot damn. So yeah, like the gnome is just being like going down, and you see this like kind of like crazy look, just like focus in, and
Yeah, I pictured she's got the circles on her wings, and so once she puts them in like a certain position, it maybe looks like a predator or something, or
Yes.
like something that's sizing him up as well. Like that was kind of the aim.
It's got that thing where like moth wings have that like, no, go away, I'm actually a snake or an owl or something, but to like another predator, like this is now you're in like an alpha game, and it's like, no, I fight thing, and it's just like you can. Krowdus is now locked in and heading that direction.
Cool.
Amazing. I
Run.
love this. I love this so much. It is.
I'm going to.
Oh.
That's it. No, I think that's all.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
We are gonna go to this creature is called an Arcanoloth. If you're not, if you are in the know about Yugoloths, that is what this creature is. And we are going to, okay. Jesus. Winnie, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think it is fair to say that you are noticeable to the Arcanoloth? Or were you trying to be really like surreptitious, like go to his blind side and be like noticeable to Krowdus but not noticeable to the Arcanoloth?
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm being not noticeable. That's why I was kind of like maybe stealth, because I'm trying to be his backpack sort of thing, so I look like I am him, but my back is facing his, or even if I'm facing him, but I'm like my body is small and hiding behind his body or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
that was the general using the survival to help do that. But if he notices, I could roll a stealth check if you want me to.
I was gonna say, give me a stealth check just to see.
12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 17.
17. This is exactly his passive perception. So you are able. He does not notice you.
Okay.
Passive perceptions work as a DC, not
As a DC,
yeah.
not a. Okay.
So you just have to
all right.
meet it or beat it.
Yeah, it's not the other way around. All right, cool.
Which changes what this guy is gonna do. He's not gonna do that spell. Oh no. Narkissa, how many HP?
Sorry,
do you have?
Narkissa.
I thought HP didn't matter.
HP matters for y'all. What was that?
31.
31. Okay.
It's so squishy.
Oh, this is awful.
Have you been damaged, or is that just your total?
That's just my total.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, then I don't have to talk to Peggy.
Do it.
Not the way you want that to happen.
It's immediately taken down, Peggy.
God, okay, give me.
Maybe Peggy will go into mourning and go away.
Give me a Constitution
No,
saving throw.
Okay. I deserve this. Nat 20.
Okay,
I kid you not.
I'll roll the damage. Comforted that you saved. Oh my god! Stop rolling high.
Christ.
Uh-oh.
Why am I terrified?
You just see this thing. How dare you push me! And this green beam lances out from its pointed finger. You would have taken 57 points of necrotic damage. That was Finger of Death. Instead, you take...
I want him dead now.
Instead, you take 28 points of necrotic damage.
I'll get Mirrored to teach me that spell.
That's a dirty finger.
If any...
I'm so sorry.
No, that was brilliant. You just see this happen, and it just like you just feel your skin and your body like start to wilt from the pressure of this necrotic damage. By the way, Finger of Death, if you die from it, you just turn into a zombie. You're gone. But yeah, you survived. Good job on that saving throw. This is why I warned y'all, all of these things are higher CR than you should be encountering. Be careful.
Yeah.
It just sort of shakes its finger like
Heck
it
no.
didn't work. And it's just like, oh, you're tougher than you look. And that is going to be its turn. Is going to go to Pebble.
Break its fingy.
No.
You're muted.
Sorry, talking. Yeah, actually, is Winnie still behind him?
Yes. Doing
Okay,
jazz
can I-
legs.
Can I motion her to move out of the way? And then I will hold my action to throw one of my pebbles under the fox's foot to have him slip backwards.
Ooh, okay. Are you wanting to wait until she's very much away, or is this like flavor like, hey, watch out, and you're gonna do it right now?
Whichever works. Like, I don't want him to fall on Winnie.
Okay, yeah, you could do this without him falling on Winnie. Is it the?
Okay.
I'm guessing there's a pushback effect with your stone giant throw. Is there something? Is it a push or is it a knock
I-
prone?
It is.
Are you gonna put me in the line of fire
push.
of this guy?
Choo choo.
I'm gonna be a
Wait till-
snack. I give you a thumbs down as you say this.
This isn't what we meant when we said we wanted to be snacks.
Oh. I'm a snack. Oh no!
I didn't mean
Somebody
literally.
heard that.
Okay. It's a pushback.
It's a pushback. Okay, so you would want to, at this point, wait for Winnie to actually have a turn to like move out of the way before doing
Yeah,
that.
get out of the way. So I'll motion to like move, and then I'll hold it.
Cool. Excellent. That is Pebble's turn. Is now Peggy's turn. Oh god. Oh, Narkissa just took all that fucking damage. Oh man. Sorry, I had a little giggle because Peggy knows Finger of Death too, and but that would just be. That was, Jesus Christ.
Your ex is powerful.
We haven't even made it to. We've made it through. Not even made through halfway of them.
Honestly, she could just slap her. It should be out.
Let's see here. What am I gonna use? Peggy is going to see Narkissa like wilting from that attack, just like and like knows that someone just called for like a parlay. So let me double check this spell. That many. You cast it of that level or higher. Okay. I should just burn it. And then, so, Narkissa, give me a charisma saving throw. I'm just narrating the internal choices here, and it just all sounds horrible, doesn't it? Sorry.
It really does. I'm terrified.
You could do it. I believe in you. You've already passed one save.
17.
17. You feel for a moment like your form is starting to like blink in and out, but you like you hold firm, and you are still in this reality. You are not banished.
Why is everybody after me?
Well, you know
Why
why Peggy's
did you
after you. Peggy is just storming forward through this like crowd of people. You bitch! You get over here, and you will reckon with what you have done. I am going to put you in the. Infuriating! You are always detestably infuriating. That is her turn.
She almost sent you home.
God damn.
And oh yeah, because you are native to another plane, so it would have actually like boofed you for realsies. That is her turn. It is Miric's turn.
We would have had to have killed Peggy.
It does, by the way. You do have to. You just break concentration because banishment's like a
That's
yo-yo
what I mean.
until it's.
Okay.
Well played. That's what I mean.
What's the difference? You say potato, I say potato.
Oh my god, amazing.
No, we're not trying to cause a total and absolute upset. Peggy is actively trying to move past Mirik and continue towards Narkissa.
Yes. So I don't think she's clocked that you were the one who messaged. So you're just another face in the crowd, and she's just sort of like
She just
muscling
needs
past
someone.
you and like
'Kay.
throwing a spell over in Narkissa's direction, but Narkissa has resisted it.
Okay. Great. What if we just throw her at this lovely raging monster? I have enough strength that I can push her in the way.
What you gonna do? She's within melee of you, because I think that's interesting.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely yanking and pushing into the path of
Into the path of
the troll
of
beast.
big old boy. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Give me an athletics
could-
check.
She can cast Finger of Death. She'll be fine.
It's gonna go one of a few ways. Oh, that's fine, because that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Just double checking or something.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, you... It's the problem with monsters. They have so many spells. You do it. Yes. So you are able to like shove her into the... Are you wanting to put her in front of the fox boy?
If we can, mash them together in the same space or kind of have them like tumble into each other, that's fine. Otherwise, Mirik doesn't care where she ends up as long as it's in the path of this thing that's eating people.
Okay. What I will say is that's far enough away that this is not quite just like a hook. Like you're not just gonna be able to throw her over there. You are like taking her sort of unawares and like
grab
by the scruff and like moving. So you've moved her in the way. You have also moved yourself in the way.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay. Love it. I'm having to make a little map of all 5 of you just right over here. I love that Pebble did like a move out of the way, and then here comes Mirik and this other woman just Pebble like holding a rock like, well, fucking that's not gonna work.
I just wanted to throw this rock.
Now 2 wives are in the way.
Now 2 wives in the way, and a third danger close.
Shit.
Yeah, that's gonna bring us to Narkissa's turn.
Shit. I don't know what to do with my turn besides, like, after Mirik pushes Peggy in the way, just wants to grab her and get her out. Just be like, I'm done with this.
Grabbing
These people are
Mirik.
fucking crazy. Yeah. Getting her out of the way, just, nope.
Okay, so that will provoke from both Peggy and the fox boy.
Oh, sweet mercy.
I mean, I will say, you're a rogue. You do have disengage. You're just not gonna be able to get very far with Mirik. You'll be able to get a little bit away, but you're not gonna be able to you're not really away. Because spellcasters.
I'll disengage. They can fight each other and the fucking.
So
there's so much going on.
You and you just grab Mirik and you're just out of there. I made this map and now it's just whoop, they're over there. Boo. Amazing.
They're over there now.
So Pebble, it's a little bit more of a clear shot. Winnie is still in the way. Now there's this other woman that's there. You're very confused. Speaking, it is Krowdus' turn. Okay.
Just
I'm sure Krowdus is very confused.
We're gonna do another D10. Normally this would be for directionality and who he's going after. Here's what I'll say, is that if it's a 4 or less on the D10, he as he gets close, he distinguishes the difference between the Arcana Loth and the wings and goes for whatever's behind. Anything else, he thinks it's the Arcana Loth. If it's a 10, he thinks it's Peggy. So here we go. It was as close as it could have gotten to really having a bad time for Winnie. It was a 5. So he just
Yes.
and it's this horrible when a giant Dark Souls boss that looks oh, that's a big lumbering giant just moves way too quickly into camera, and it's just those limbs are too large to be doing that. I don't like it. So that's just walking like a Chinese water demon, but 3 stories tall, and just bats Peggy out of the way. Let me see how effectively that happens. Oh gosh, that dice. Ooh, it came back. And it was a nat 20 on the floor. I'm gonna keep it. Peggy is shoved, but the sheer Evil X rage has her anime skid to a halt on the other side and is just staring daggers over at Narkissa. But it does clear the way for the Krowdus to just swing a haymaker down on this dude. Pebble, do you want to do your like throw now, even though it could hit Winnie? You're gonna hold
No.
off. Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Okay. Krowdus is now going to use second attack. It will absolutely hit, and it will do, just so y'all know what we're working with here. I have an abstraction for it, but I want y'all to know what damage is happening, because I always think that that's fun. It's fun to know what you're not getting hit with. 19 points of not bludgeoning damage, but slashing damage as you see the fist like go down and like grab and rip flesh. So you're just seeing like a mat of fur just yanked off of this fox person. And that is that turn. Papow. Krowdus is gone. The Arcanoloth is mad and hurt. And it is Winnie's turn.
Winnie is going
Get
to
away.
fly, but she's also going to grab Pebble and be like, leave them be, they've got this now. And she's just gonna fly away and scoop Pebble and just kind of like try and
Nice.
get away from the thing, like with the rest of the crowd now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, escape.
Pebble, make an attack roll with your pebble throw. So like you see Winnie move, and you're just like, yeah, right
Okay.
before Winnie swoops down and like air evacs you out.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, yes, that absolutely. Do I need to make a strength save?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, man, this dude is strong. That's a 19 on the strength save.
Ooh, yeah, he's fine, but he's also in the claws of the creature, so I don't think he matters.
He's not quite grappled. It wasn't a grapple. It was just a rip and tear.
I also, as soon as I've gotten however far I can get with Pebble, I immediately land on the floor and close my wings.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Okay, give me give me a stealth check.
Oh, 19 on the dice.
Nice.
24.
Yes.
Perfect. So yeah, you are able to abscond with Pebble, and like as this thing is starting to like cast another spell at Krowdus, it's one of its hands just why? And it's just looking around so confused and does not see you, doesn't know where all of this is coming from. A rock from left field.
Nice. It worked.
It worked. It is the
Just want to have
Arcanoloth.
Narkissa flip him off. He might not see it, but at least it makes Narkissa feel better.
It does.
I'm also
yes.
looking for Chickrick,
Chickrick is
the instigator.
You see him off to the side, and his whole body spins, and he picks up like 5 champagne flutes, one in each of his little arms, as his body spins around and just like boop, 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 off of a little platter. This is great. Look at this. I love it when I'm bringing people together.
I'm glad he's happy.
Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh God. Man. You know what? I got these
It's
spells.
Peggy's turn.
I got these spells.
Oh,
It's the
God.
Arcanoloth's turn. I got these spells, and you did a good job getting Narkissa a little bit out of dodge. But now I'm going to need dex saving throws as you see that lightning crackling in the hand, and it blasts like Mirik. You're like, oh, cool, a lightning bolt. Like it goes right up into Krowdus, and then you see it's like fucking wanted, and it bent the bullet, and you're like, no, that's chain lightning, and it's coming for us. No, 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 no. And you shoot this lightning bolt crackles into Krowdus and then out towards you two. So Mirik and Narkissa, dexterity saving throws, please.
No.
I
Yes.
think no matter what, I'm gonna be down.
You're probably gonna be down. It's really a matter of do I kill you or not.
That's true.
Chromatic warding. Reactionary.
Very cool. Okay, so you are gonna have resistance to it?
Immunity.
Immunity?
For 1 minute, you become immune to the damage type associated with your ancestry.
Well, hot diggity damn. So you don't have to worry about any of this. It's just your wife. So
I need
I'm
two.
just kind of like standing in front,
Whole life.
like, oh, it's just lightning. Cool. Oh no, that's
no.
chain lightning. It's still gonna hit her. I'm just gonna. It'll be fine. I can heal her later.
I'll heal her later, yeah. What'd you get on that dexterity saving throw, Narkissa?
22.
22 saves. So you will take half of the 35 lightning damage. So it is only 17 points of lightning damage. Which I think you're still going to be at
Nap
0,
time.
but you're
Yep.
you are crispy but not dead. And
I am just flopped on the floor.
Mirk is
Like,
just
cool, I
very
have to
impressed
talk to
with this
Peggy
use of
now.
lightning. Like, oh yes, very good, very good. Oh wait,
oh
no.
Oh
Hold
no.
on. My wife.
my wife. And you see Krowdus took a lot of that damage, and there is just this like burnt hole in its chest, but it is like slowly starting to heal up.
Oh, it's the venom heal where it...
Because #trolls. Trolls be trollin'. That is the Arcanalost's turn. It is Pebble's turn.
My turn again?
Yep. Because you got your reaction to throw.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Shit.
Hold my hand.
Yeah. We're doing the winning copter.
Technically, when he's
Which
landed
way
right
did
now.
we? Which way did we run? Did we go towards Mirror
We
and
went the
Narkissa, or-
opposite way
Yeah.
to
Opposite way,
Mirik,
okay.
and I didn't want to look like we were crowding up as we currently all have been doing things, like, you know, participating. So I didn't want it to look like we're a group. So I was like, no, we've just been protecting ourselves, and I split the scatter.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, if you wanted to hear Narkissa, it's too bad.
No. I was just wondering if we were anywhere near Peggy.
You're within like 30 feet of Peggy.
Okay.
It's got anime heels.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which way Peggy was pushed.
Peggy was kind of pushed lateral to y'all, so there's like this diagonal of the group, and then Peggy's off to the side.
Is she in heels, actually?
Yes.
Can I throw another rock and try to break her heel?
Break her heel? Okay, sure. Yes.
Like the heel of her shoe, like
No,
knock
I
it
got
off.
you.
Not
I
her
got
heel
you.
here.
You can't run.
No, I'm on. I see what you're doing. This is fucking outfit assassination.
I mean, she's covered in grease, isn't she?
She is so lucky because my first instinct was to acid arrow her outfit and just watch it as it's off. I had other things to worry about.
We're just ruining her damn clothes. 14.
14. This is a targeted shot, so I'm gonna use her AC for it and say that misses. So you throw the first rock, and it like goes between the heel and the sole of the shoe, like ricochets off.
I'm trying to get used to flying and throwing right now.
You are on the ground. Winnie has landed and tucked wings so that she's in incognito.
I'm hidden.
mode.
Yeah, I don't want him to change flight path.
Oh, right. That's right.
Don't want the rampage coming back this way.
No, I didn't want to make Pebble look like the snack.
No, we don't want to be snacks
This
right
nice
now.
angry snack I got for you. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Get a second attack.
That's it.
Oh no, you don't. Sorry, I keep.
No.
You
Yeah,
and your
no,
crazy multi-classing.
I got. Yeah. Not yet.
Okay. So yes, that is your turn. It is now Peggy's turn. Well, Narkissa's down. That's something.
Overly dramatic on the floor.
She just turns around and goes home.
Oh,
I've gotten my satisfaction.
Oh no, she's gonna go up and finish those death saves.
I was genuinely like dropping just like a fucking fireball. just you deal with it. So no, she is going to stomp the click clacks of both of her intact heels over to Mirik and Narkissa, and she is just glaring. You the one who said something?
Yes, until you continued going after my wife. Yes, wife.
She takes 4 points of psychic damage. You. Do you want to have a conversation or not? Because I'm now livid for multiple reasons. Why are you here? I'm gonna say that that's 6 seconds. So we'll just remember why are you here is.
Gagging took a
There's like
whole
5 seconds
action.
of dry heaving, and then finally some conversation happens. Mirik, it is your turn. Perfect. Right back in.
We were invited, and I came along to ensure she did not get herself in trouble.
Well, she is in trouble so long as I'm here. And that doesn't mean I want her dead. So.
And yet, would you mind if I heal her? We can step away afterwards, I do not mind,
No,
but I would
you
rather
will
her
not
not.
step away. There are things that need to be said. So you can heal her.
Then
but
say them.
You stay here.
A giant troll.
I will. And I we don't care. We've honed in.
Yep. So she's not gonna stop you from healing, but she is definitely like the rider is like, I'm going to get aggressive again if you try and run away afterwards.
Yeah. That's fine. We're going to use a basic ass cure wounds. Let's see. For a total of 6. So just enough to pick you up off the floor. Don't be getting rowdy. We're just helping you up.
Yay.
Don't be kidding, Rowdy. That is
Can get
Mirik's
up for
turn.
another 6 seconds.
No, well, Narkissa's turn is up. I love how this has kind of worked the two little areas of focus have their own little buckets in initiative. So Narkissa, you are up. I will say that like not only HP wise, Mirik could have helped you up. Like you use your movement too to stand up. So you are literally up.
And I'm just.
That was the greatest time ever for internet to hang up. It was like if the it was like if
a little siren.
it was like if a fax machine was voiced by an orgasming turtle.
Oh god.
Clip that, please, someone. All of that.
Incredible. So Narkissa, you are up. You've made a strange squeaking noise. Is that your turn?
And hiding. It's like Narkissa's just like looking out the door, like I'll fucking go. I'll fucking zoom right out of here. You know how fast I am.
As you're getting picked up, you also get the protective, but also you're staying right here arm around you. Where it's like we're facing this head on as we face our problems.
Amazing. Perfect. That's gonna bring us to Krowdus' turn. I was looking for Krowdus stat block, but it's not named that. I'm just gonna roll these to see if there's any crits happening. Ugh, no, but very close. And you just see this Arcanoloth getting just like puny godded into the ground and just smashed up. Go ahead. I'm gonna give Winnie and Pebble. What is your next move? What is your next plan?
Blend into the crowd and head back to Chicory.
just Homer Simpson into the party.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's Winnie's plan. I don't know. And she'll say that if when it gets to her turn. But yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, I'll probably follow Winnie's lead on this.
Gotcha.
I feel like, yeah, it's better to not be involved, right? This is not. We don't want to take on any one of these people. We want to pretend like this was nothing to do with us.
Nothing to see here. Amazing. And then... Okay. So, what I will say then is that y'all are blending back into the crowd. Krowdus does eventually just like lift up this Arcanoloth and just like bite it in half, and you see it like do that like disintegrating thing where, oh actually no, this is its home plane. So he dead. So Krowdus has done that and starts to continue this kind of thing. Is about like Peggy's about to speak, or actually she says, "It would be like you to run away. You always," and you hear everything kind of like, everything kind of goes quiet as a sort of call to attention cough happens, and it is cackling Agnes over on the throne. And you see her eye just sort of like turn dark and smoky, and the fancier Krowdus blinks out of existence. Always the risk bringing such a rowdy individual to a party. Carry on! Carry on! Nothing like a little bit of blood and gore to lubricate the dance floor. You see Peggy give this like eye-rolling, like disgusted look. I cannot wait to leave.
So does that mean we should leave?
Where do you get off? What? You break up with me in a note? In a fucking note?
I only had so many options. Remember the last time I was like, hey, honey, I just don't think this is working out. You rearranged our whole apartment.
I thought maybe the flow was wrong and that it wasn't helping things. I tried.
Rearranging a hoard is a good sign.
How you met? You.
It's a complicated story, I have to admit, but not very complicated at the same time.
We met in a dungeon, we were imperative to each other's survival, and we grew close. It's very simple.
We house shopped, Narkissa, and what? What is even happening? What?
To be entirely fair, marriages between dragons is perhaps a touch more transient than what you are believing. It is more mating cycles than lifetimes.
Well, glad you're at least prepared. Transient certainly describes Narkissa.
What? I went to another dimension.
Yeah.
I couldn't help that.
You just left me with a note and not a care. I meant that little to you. Why shouldn't I just burn you right now?
Because it's... You know, I will say that you're handling this a lot better than the previous ex I talked to. That one did try to kill me.
I'm this razor thin. Razor thin.
Well, because we both fucked up. You act like I was the only one that caused all the problems.
Yeah, but
You wouldn't let me breathe. You wouldn't let me hang out with friends. If I talked to any other girls, you started freaking out. And let's not forget the, I'm going to burn down this house if you talk to anyone else incident, in which you did burn down the house.
I've done a lot of growing since then, and I deserved better than a note.
Yes.
That is fair, and I respect that.
I meant that little to you. Like, it could have
Not
been
that you
bad,
didn't-
but at least I was trying. I was trying in a way that I thought would work.
And I kept telling you ways that could have helped things, but you weren't listening to me. You never listened to me is the problem.
It sounds as though you also did not listen to her, Narkissa.
Guess we weren't listening to
No.
each other.
There's fault in both parties. Communication is important in a relationship. Yes? And if you are incapable
Yes.
of doing so, then you are incapable of continuing the relationship. The equation is quite simple.
Whatever.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to belittle your feelings by writing just a note. It just felt like the only safe option that I had at the time.
Give me a persuasion check.
And things... Okay. $16.
No, I've been a lot better. I have not burnt a house down in months. So.
It's some good progress. Have you been seeing a therapist by any chance?
Not really a therapist. There's this guy whose house I haunt, and he thinks that if he can unpack my trauma, that get me to leave. He doesn't realize it's just sort of a thing I do on Tuesdays. They canceled my show, so I've got nothing else to do with that day. It's been helping more than I thought it would. So yeah, I realize I've got a little bit of a temper. Runs in the family. But, you know.
Quick question. How do you know Pigtooth Agnes exactly?
Remember my mom I don't get along with? She's my mom I don't get along with.
Yeah. Just kind of staring between.
Yeah, she's also
Did
technically
you
like
hear-
where I get my magic, so I have to fucking show up like once a year. But she uses
It is a proud lineage.
She uses a weird
Found a
fucking
strong one.
calendar, so it's like either 0 times a year or 3 times a year. This plane makes no sense, and I'm so done with it. I have to stay until the cake's done. So please eat the cake.
Okay, I can do that for you.
Would you like a shoot of champagne?
I've had enough.
Ah, I see. Perhaps a glass of water.
That would be good. Narkissa, I'm not angry with you, but if you want to stay, you can.
Miracle, just go
Okay.
grab glasses of water for all 3 of them. Just...
She takes some
Oh,
water.
cool. I'm like, way past sober and needed some hydration.
Whatever you and your friends are doing, just fine. She walks off.
Friends.
Wives. They were roommates.
They were roommates.
Trying to figure out how to explain to my ex that I have multiple wives.
Oh, Miracle, say it. No, these are also our wives.
Do you know how painful it is to throw up just water? Just
Would you care for some food then?
no! And she's just walking off.
I feel
Miracle,
like
Mother Hen, you too.
I feel like Mirik and Narkissa have gotten the water to start sobering up, and Winnie and Pebble have just found more champagne.
Chickrick joins in the champagne drinking and is like, that was great. That was just, an A+. Anytime you guys need a favor, I'm down. That was a fun little romp. Oh man, he's gonna be pissed when he comes back. But yeah, you have a good one. All right. And he just sort of
Do we
spins
need
off
to
into the
ask
party.
him for a good word with Agnes, though?
You've not been doing that with the others.
Okay,
But-
cool. Yeah,
And just let him go.
we let him go. Yeah, let him
Yeah.
spin off into the crowd.
Like a top.
Gently corral Narkissa to the others and be like, she has a boo-boo.
Jeez.
Everything hurts.
Can I help? I use
If you want to.
I just do a second level healing word on my love.
Yay.
Just a little.
Just
Where's
a
the
wee.
D4?
Okay, eventually. When he's drunk, deal with it.
She's like,
It's a really long healing word. It's a very slurry word.
9
says the
points.
word wrong a few
Oh.
times.
My love.
Yeah. This is for you to feel better. And I haven't actually cast the spell yet, and I'm booping you on the nose. Now feel better
Yes, you-
right now. Boop. And then I cast it. You get 9 points of healing and then 5 temporary. 5?
10.
5 temporary. 10
Because
temporary
it's
hit
at second
points.
level, you get 5 per level of the spell.
Per level.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I
it was,
will-
yeah.
I will also take your hand and give you a cure wounds. For, that was only 3, so I'll give you 5 extra land.
Don't forget
For a total of
charisma
8.
modifier. Or was that already with charisma modifier?
I rolled a 1.
Yep, okay, fair.
Cool. I'm ready to go into combat again, but I really don't want
Finger
to.
of death!
Ah!
I was legit, y'all, I'm so glad y'all rolled good saves, because I was looking at those spell lists and I was like, there's no nice single target spell on this list. These are all awful.
Mirik will take a step back as everyone is booping and will use another message to just reach out to Peggy, and if you wish to talk further in the future, I'm available.
Sure. Not in this like mean way, but just in this like I am
I'm
emotionally
tired.
exhausted.
This is
yeah.
weird.
Yes, yes, exactly.
How is
This is-
Krowdus looking? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So in a little bit, this little like veil of smoke happens, and Krowdus is back, sort of, and you see that people like had avoided the area of the floor where he was, as if like people know that this kind of occasionally happens, and God, it is just a sad sight because he just sort of plumps into space, like sitting down, like shoulders sagging, and like that troll posture where the head kind of comes out from the shoulders straight ahead. It's just very like saggy and like mopey in a horrible, gory way. Like his heels are just plonked into like the remains of the Arcanoloth, and so it's just like, and just like sitting in the muck of the death, and he's just like there.
Should we check on him?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get him a glass of water.
Several.
Has everyone got? Has anyone got prestidigitation?
No.
No.
That's why we
You
washed.
think
him
paladins
like-
have prestidigitation?
I don't know. Look, I'm just asking.
Look, every wizard in the world except Mirik has
Except Mirik.
prestidigitation.
Mirik is just this little weirdo.
Paladins keep the blood as a warning.
Not lawful stupid, it's lawful awesome.
Okay, I've got a fairly heavy, as we talked about, like draped material for my
Yeah.
stuff, yes? Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple of cups of water and bring it over, and then we're just gonna like tear off a little bit of the material. It takes some work because
Yeah.
it's like
It's thick.
anti-tear, but it's like, hold
Yeah.
on. Ah, ah. And then we'll just offer like, we can assist in cleaning you up a little if you wish.
What does it matter?
You
There is
okay?
still-
Seems to like it.
What would he say?
Agnes seemed to like it.
Like what?
Well, you impressed her.
Yeah.
She's
That's
so
all
strong.
That's
and
all anyone
powerful.
wants, right? Is
Oh,
just
damn it.
Krowdus, go over there and kill something. Krowdus, go over there and pop it on
Sometimes
the
you just
head.
have to lean into your strengths.
Is there something else you would do or choose to?
I don't know.
sing.
Let's see. It's a really good idea for a record.
You got a mixtape?
Yeah, would you buy my mixtape?
I've got a SoundCloud link.
It just blows a puff of smoke at you.
I've been alive like 30,000 years, and it's just all just fighting. It's just, you know, you try and do other things, but it's like you got one thing.
Nature
to do.
does sometimes take hold.
I'm just tired of it.
What about if you took a break?
But then, like, what? You just.
Everyone
How
needs a
old
weekend.
are you? How old are any
You
of you?
could learn a hobby.
10 weeks old.
You-
My father is older, and he has ever extolled the virtues of traveling and moving away when you feel stagnant.
Yeah, but like, he kind of sizes up the draconic nature. What, like a couple 100,000?
Around there, perhaps, yes. I'm uncertain.
Every place is the same. You go to a new place, it's the same as the place 12 ones before it. You go to. You've seen one exploding mountain, you've seen a dozen. You've seen, like, it's just. What is
It is
the-
not the place, it is the people, I believe, that he...
And then
enjoyed
they
best.
die. And then you gotta meet the new people that replace them. And then it's just like they die again. Like you.
Have you?
That does sound exhausting.
It does. Have you thought about learning to make something? Like cooking. You always make something new, and it makes people happy to, eat it, and it brings people together, and you get to use your imagination, and you can make so many cool stuff when you learn how to do that.
Stonecraft or masonry, if you enjoy works of art.
Or a baby.
What?
You could have
What?
a family. My papa seems happy when he's around me.
Are you hitting on me? What?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
I
Not
just
even
wanted-
a little bit.
I
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to double check. No,
I'm
I
really
was.
sorry if I was putting that energy out there. I was just giving examples of things that maybe could make you happy. That might be
No.
something, right? Do you have any children?
I was. No, I don't.
See? That's something
Have you
brand
thought about-
new.
Have you thought about a pet?
Or
mate.
adoption.
That is a good one. That's a good starter one.
But don't you care more about those things, and so when they die, it's like worse than friends?
Well, you could get a
I
pet
thought
that
maybe
lives longer than you, or
yeah,
just as long.
like one of them parrots that live forever.
Parrots that live.
Turtles, sharks.
There's a
Mm.
parrot that lives
I think-
forever. I read it in a book.
Pseudo dragons, they think
I
live
need- hold on.
really
Oh.
long.
Fucking Haley has invoked some world building, and now I need us to decide: is this a deception check, or is this what? Describe to me what you saw in a book, and I need to know.
Now, we don't know if the book was fiction or not,
Mm-hmm.
but Winnie believes that there is a bird that can live forever.
Okay.
Or at least a really fucking long time. There's got to be a bird.
I want you.
Haley
I'm
knows it.
I'm so confused why you picked bird, which in my mind is like, alive for 5 months tops. Like,
What are you talking about? Have you never seen the parrots that are like? It's like my
Oh,
friend
yeah.
my friend has a parrot that it's its older brother.
Okay.
It's like
They live.
I'm,
gonna
for
look.
like
I'm
years.
pretty sure my
100
weakness is on
plus-
ornithology. I
100
think.
It's
plus
like-
years old.
Turtles who live to be 150 plus, and it's, you're their pet, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a
It's like-
couple of
Parrots live
birds
that
that are
long,
in
too?
that range.
Parrots.
A
Yeah,
couple.
yeah, like-
not a
yeah.
lot. But
Parrots
Not a
live
lot.
up to 10 to 80 years. They live to 10 to
80.
80
Jesus
years.
80.
Christ. Okay.
Sometimes
Okay.
Yeah.
more, yeah.
So I mean Haley is exaggerating, but we live in a
Yes.
fantasy magic world
Mhm.
where I assume there's got to be something. And Winnie has. Can I roll a dice and see if the information exists?
I want you to roll. That's exactly what I want. I like the idea that either this was like a fiction book or it was a real book, and it's all going to hinge on this Arcana check. Make an Arcana
Yes.
check.
Okay, cool. Cool. I got a natural 20. I got a natural 20.
Okay. I
Yes.
love this. I'll give you two options. One, you just describe to me a thing and it fucking exists. Like Haley just
Yeah.
gets to world build a fantasy creature. The other thing that came to mind,
Yep.
like I was like, a parrot that lives forever. This is and then I remembered phoenixes. And phoenixes legitimately do, like they die, but then they don't. And like, so I'll give you a choice. You could either world build this other thing, or you could just like phoenixes, duh.
No, because I think phoenixes will still die.
Mm-hmm.
And then are reborn, and that's not because that's what he's saying. He said that he has to relearn the people when they die. So I'm going to create a magnificent animal that
Mhm.
lives 10,000 years. So I feel like that's like a good chunk. I feel not forever. I feel
That's
like
about a
forever
third of his
doesn't fit.
lifespan.
A third of his lifespan already. I feel like that's going to be a good chunk for now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then it can have babies. He can find another one. That we'll figure it out from there. That's not my problem.
That's gonna be our side quest.
I won't exist in 10,000 years from now. So-
Maybe.
What is this thing called?
oh gosh. It is called the rainbow bellhawk.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
it has like iridescent feathers that have like a gold sheen to them.
Excellent.
Yeah, and it just looks like one of those beautiful parrots,
Mm-hmm.
like multicolored and
I imagine
and
like
all
long
over.
tail feathers, like
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's got
and
the
like
whole
a couple,
like personality.
and a couple of them are curly as
Yeah.
well,
Mhm.
and yeah.
You've already like pitched the plan. Like you could make a friend with these, and then like it has a family, and like you can like it's the same thing, but it's longer. It's more on your scale. You've made a good pitch. I would like you to make a persuasion check, and I will say that Pebble, you can either make your own persuasion check or you can give advantage.
I'll give advantage.
Okay. Yes, I did.
Question: does Haley get the D4 for considering this is one of the people we researched?
Yes, Haley does get the D4 because you did do specific Krowdus research. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, I got an 8 and a 16. So a 16 minus 2 is 14 plus a D4. Plus
Go
4.
right back to a 16.
No, 4
Oh.
plus 8. So went back up, right, to 18. Right?
Yes.
Yes, 18 then.
Amazing.
Thank you for that D4. That saved everything.
Pebble, what is your persuasion modifier?
Persuasion +2.
+2. And do you have tool proficiencies?
I do in cooking utensils.
Oh. He's kind of... You're bringing him out a little bit. You're seeing like he's having a harder time finding like the quick dismissal, right? Alright. Can you make me something that I haven't tasted before? He says.
Yeah, probably.
Just do it. And he's just like, it's not this like angry do it, it's this like kind of like scrabbling for hope do it. It's like you've given it this glimmer, and he's like, there's an urgency to it that isn't mean, it's just anxious.
He's trying to hold on to something.
Yeah. So give me.
Have you ever been to Jotunheimer?
So long ago, I've forgotten.
Okay. I'll go. Do they have a kitchen here?
They do have a kitchen. So give me a
Oh,
I'll
let's
let you-
get Peggy. She'll get us access to the kitchen.
I'll say that like it's not a problem to get into the kitchen. There's like enough people hubbling and bubbling around. Give me either wisdom or intelligence with cook's utensils. So a wisdom check or an intelligence check with proficiency.
Definitely not intelligence.
Go with that wisdom. Cool. Yeah.
With proficiency. So that's
Pebble is a cooker, not a baker.
Yes.
So
I
we
don't know if you're
explained that.
purposely referencing my TikTok that I made, but I love it either way. Because I use that exact, like, are you using it baking? You fucking measure the grams. Like, you cannot just make that shit up.
21.
20.
Because I had a +5. So.
Nice. Describe to me what you're making. What is this dish?
I think I have like a little pouch that did survive the almost drowning of like spices and stuff that I always carry with me. I think they have like vials and things of that nature. I think I'm gonna use like a big piece of like the meat that they're using. What was the big thing that they were using?
It was
out
just
there?
this like extra dimensional hog. It was like a warthog that was like the size of
Okay.
y'all, but it was the fucking
Okay.
hog from the hog alien from the Tim Allen movie. I cannot Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
They got fucking imploded in the teleporter. It's that kind of vibe. The multi-eyed like spider hog.
Okay, I think Pebble will assume that's pretty close to things that they would eat, like that she's used to. So she'll take like a big chunk of that and like make a really, really good stew.
Nice.
Like
And-
throw in some, if she can find some vegetables and like the
There are-
spices from Jotunheim.
There are weird ones, but you're seeing those like the
I'm
like,
gonna,
the
I'm gonna
root
be like
veggies and
Ratatouille
stuff.
and like smell them.
Mhm,
Like,
yes.
I think this will go with it.
Yep. And you're seeing those like those root vegetables, those big like stalky like things that would be like, this is stuff that I know from Jotunheimer, Underdark, that kind of stuff. Hello Raiders, welcome Fumble folks.
Hello. Oh.
You are able to put together a stew, and I'm so glad that you referenced Ratatouille because like you serve it to him and he's got that sort of like depressed skeptical face on and just takes this like he eats with a ladle, like just he doesn't need a spoon, just uses the ladle. And it's that like flashback to mother making the Ratatouille scene, like flavor palettes and combinations that he has not tasted in thousands of years. Literally, he forgot. You said, have you been to Jotunheim? And he was like, he's lived so long that he forgot that. Maybe memories worth living for.
There's gotta be some good ones.
I didn't know I could forget things. Thank you.
You're welcome. I could teach you, I could give you the recipe and you can make it when you need some comfort food.
I'd like that. And if you need any help, I can provide it.
Puts a little check mark by their name. My notebook. Yeah.
Tick.
And with that, you have...
I give his shoulder a pat.
You climb up and give his shoulder a pat and climb back. And with that, you have indeed Bodil, Glavla, Chikrik, Krowdus, and Yadel. You have appeased all of the ones that you came for. The party is...
so glad one of them
Are there
wasn't
any
the fox
extra?
guy.
Yeah. Are there any extras that we can add on to the just to get some brownie points? You know.
I think the last one on our list is Agnes.
Yeah.
and
Actually,
That
can
is-
we?
at this point, that's kind of the only person you haven't spoken to directly. Like, you've been filtering in and out of a lot of groups. At this point, most of the people that are here, you recognize, and it seems like it's getting a little bit thinner. There's fewer people are here. It seems like some of them are starting to filter off. It's been several hours of partying.
Has
at
the
this
cake
point.
been served?
The cake has been served. The cake is
Okay.
dwindling. It is not quite gone, and you can see
Oh, we
Like-
gotta go get cake.
Peggy just like staring daggers at the cake, just like looking at a watch and just like waiting.
But not
for
too
it.
much cake, otherwise it'll be home time before we talk to Agnes.
We will go get ourselves servings of cake because we did tell Peggy we would have cake.
Yes.
You do have cake.
Yum.
Are you trying to like get rid of the cake so that Peggy feels like she can leave, or?
We will bring her a slice of cake because that's one less piece of cake on there.
And she like grimaces at it and is like, yeah, true. Just like pathetically eats it. Just
Just go on. We're so
obligation
close.
cake.
Are we all
No,
going?
anything but obligation cake.
Are we all
You
going?
can. Mirek's going to be like, I'm going to take her cake as well. So
Oh.
if you want to come.
Okay.
She said she had to remain until the cake was done.
Is it good cake?
It is. It is. There's a bit of a like metallic-iness to the taste, but it's not bad. It's just good.
Have we seen Agnes eat cake?
You've not seen Agnes eat the cake.
I would like to take her a slice of cake, please.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
taking 2 slices for me.
I like fly up, and if there's people in front, I will wait my turn patiently, and then I bow politely, curtsy or whatever it is, and then I fly up and offer the cake. I see you haven't had any yet. Would you like some?
Well, aren't you a dear? Yes, I'll take some. And she holds out this like just way oversized hand and holds the plate.
Beautiful party.
It is. It's been rather active, but not quite as terrible as some of the ones past. I've not seen you before.
I came with what was it called? The Moon's Eye Sage.
And are you enjoying your time with them?
Very much. Very much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful time.
Good.
I don't remember if there's anything I need to ask her or anything. I like
Not particularly.
I'm just introducing myself and being
Yes.
polite and being like, is there anything else I could get for you while I'm here?
Give me either insight or persuasion.
I got a 2 plus. They're both +4. So he's 6.
6. She blinks and
I was being too literal.
you don't notice anything to you don't catch any details in her expression. She seems very like purposefully hard to read.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just admiring everyone as they amble about, doing all of their things, scurrying here and there. How do you know the Moon's Eye Sage, by the way? I've not known them to have company before.
I've known them my entire life. They've taken care of me since they found me.
They found you.
Yeah, I think that's the story.
How long have you been alive, little one?
I think we're about to reach 11 weeks. Ish. I think. Does that sound about right?
I look down at myself and look back up. No one has ever corrected or questioned my age before, so
Sadly, I am not in any position to tell you whether that sounds right or not. It just seems to be.
Yeah.
I do a little twirl.
Getting old.
I think you have some days yet, dear.
I think so. I mean, I just found out that someone lives to 30,000.
Yes, Krowdus is a bit of a bummer, usually, but livens the place up every once in a while.
That is true.
Well, thank you for the cake, dear.
No, you're welcome. Enjoy the party.
I will. I am.
Good. Bye.
Ta-ta.
Might fly off.
Enjoy my cake.
The reason I asked if we were going to Peggy is that Pebble will be making intense eye contact as she eats her cake.
What are you attempting to do with this intense eye contact? What's happening?
I think I'm trying to figure it out because Pebble missed the entire conversation, so it went from attack and kill Narkissa to whatever this is.
Uncomfortable tenseness.
Give me either insight or persuasion.
Okay. I think they're both the same, so I guess persuasion just to see what'll happen. Well, that's a 4 for 6.
You're staring at her, and she's like staring at the cake, then notices you staring at her, and like doubles down on the stare, just like. You're all just fucking weirdos, aren't you?
Narkissa on the sidelines.
I'm gonna look.
Camera on her. I don't date normal people.
I'm gonna wait over there, and she just moves away.
Miracle will interrupt before she does move away. And I know that you are waiting for the cake to finish. Would you care for a dance? To help pass the time.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Is 13 plus 14.
14 total. Okay.
We only have so much persuasion.
Fine.
But she's being very genuine about this. Where she's like, I get that these things can be awkward. My bad.
She begrudgingly accepts, and you dance. During which she is just realized I'm still on the spooky music, not the party music. Where is said party music? There we go. During which she's like, "Are you just like collecting people? Is that what's happening here?"
No. Not
Okay.
purposefully.
Just accidentally.
It did seem to happen that there was a conversation in regards to how these things work, and then it just went from there.
Well, prepare yourself for when you're one collection less.
What do you mean?
I got a note.
Yes.
From what I understand, not everyone she's ever been with was so lucky.
No. I could imagine not, considering the last one we ran into.
You know, enjoy it while it lasts, or whatever.
I intend to, as I do most things. Nothing is forever.
No. Everything burns.
Some of us thrive in the fire.
Catch me as more of an electricity kind of gal.
Always. But electricity causes fires as well. It's just a matter if you're willing to burn or not.
Yeah, kind of like watching other things burn.
That has its own appeals.
Yeah.
But I hope that we have not caused you too much discomfort.
It's not your fault you're dating a serial abandoner or married to.
Bound to. Takes off some of the words
Ugh.
that you seem to have issue with.
Bound seems even worse.
In some ways.
I'm bound to my mom.
Why is it that you struggle so much with this? I do not wish to pry, but I do not understand it.
I like my grandmother, but my mom just walks over everyone. Everyone is just an obstacle to be overcome and more power to attain. If she had her way, my grandmother would be dead, so she could take over more of that power. I don't wanna
And
be
this is
used
what
that
causes you? I see. Do you worry that you will follow in her footsteps, or that you will have no choice but to assist her?
She wants me to follow in her footsteps. She wants me to be her protege or whatever, but that just means I'm more under her thumb. So why would I do that?
Would you prefer to learn elsewhere?
I mean, I'm learning just fine.
Under her thumb, as you have said.
I'm bound to her. I'm not under her control. It's a loose and tenuous arrangement, which I would like to keep.
Yes. Understandably so. But you worry for your grandmother.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time till my mom finds the things she needs to make a move.
I see. It is never a comfortable thing to be so bound.
No.
Especially when you are viewed as a tool.
think my mom doesn't get it. Like, she's never been bound. You know? She makes the deals, not the other way around.
Yes, they very rarely do understand. I'm sorry to hear that you are in such a place.
She, like, catches your sort of putting a bit of yourself into the conversation, notices it, but does not probe.
You gotta give a little to get a little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I don't know about my magic, I'm fine not knowing, so long as it means I'm not under thumb. Because I can't trust
There are always other avenues of magic, yes?
you. And I've picked up a few.
Those. I did notice. That was wonderful spell work.
Thank you.
Even if I did not appreciate the target, I can appreciate the work.
I appreciate you not just throwing in on it. Leaving room for a
I
chat.
was tempted. I do have a temper of my own.
She like looks over your shoulder at like the dwindling cake that's like maybe on its last 2 slices. Looks like I might finally have my freedom. If you'll excuse me, there's just one other person I'd like to say goodbye to.
Of course. And we'll step out of the dance.
And she walks over to Narkissa.
Halfway into some cake. Hi.
Enjoying it?
It has this weird metallic taste to it, but it's not bad. I've been trying to study the flavor, and it's been perplexing, to say the least.
Yeah. Secret ingredients. That. Well, I'm... Checks the cake again. I'm likely to be heading out soon. And, you know, in case we don't ever see each other again. Whatever. I'm not gonna burn you on sight.
I appreciate that. And I also have a question. Are you in contact with the others?
You mean your gaggle of scorned lovers?
Make it sound so bad.
It's because it's bad. It's because it's real bad.
How bad is it?
Well, okay. I'm one of the nice ones. So, just factor that into your decision-making process. And no, I'm not in contact.
Which one's the other
with-
nice one?
There's not this, like, league of exes or something weird like that. We don't meet up every year at conventions or something.
Oh, thank God. I heard that was a thing in a story I read.
No, not for us. We're all just pissed off and attempting to live our lives.
Well, I hope something positive comes for you soon, since I see that you're growing, and I see that you're becoming an even better lady than when we met.
Better. Is that you thought I was good to begin with?
Yes, I dated you for a reason.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 11.
Alright. You're not the worst. You know, just work on that whole leaving thing.
Yeah, something I do need to work on. Communicating's just so hard.
Well, you're bonded. That no image. whatever you all are, they seem pretty decent at communicating, so meet them where they are. Whatever. Not that I care.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Don't die or whatever. And she just starts walking off. Hanging out near one of the portals and just waiting for the last cake to get eaten. Papa wanders over. Is there anything else you wanted to do before we leave?
We did decide in the chat we were dancing.
I saw. Yes.
So Papa gets yanked into the fold, unfortunately, of the approach. So now Papa is dancing with us, all four of us in a group. And then as soon as Narkissa is ready, we welcome them into the fold.
There is a little bit of an awkwardness as Papa very stiffly joins into the dance, but they don't topple over. Is there anything you wanted to do before, other than finish this dance?
No, nothing what he wants to do anyway. Is there anything? Wait, Matthew, is there anything that we have forgotten?
There's nothing you have forgotten. You were asking about are there bonus tasks to go after, and there technically is. So I was leaving a window open, but...
If there's... What bonuses are there?
Ooh.
Agnes! We have not gotten her, and we're supposed to collect all of these to improve ourselves.
To be fair, you are under the... Papa will make that actually clear in canon.
Okay.
Agnes was reasonably impressed with your various dealings. She may not be an ally, but she's not going to be a hindrance either. So, overall, successful evening.
Nice. We got a couple of favors.
Yes, I made sure to check in after the various people showed their appreciation for what you've done for them.
Oh, who was the fox guy?
I believe his name was Arcalaxy. Doesn't really matter now.
Oh. Yeah, I guess not.
Dick.
Yeah. That wasn't us.
No, it wasn't. Sarcasm through the mask. I believe he was a friend of those necromancers, but they aren't really folks that I want to deal with anyway, so no, nothing lost there.
Perfect. Good. Was it really that obvious?
What, that you contributed to it?
Yes.
Arcalaxy did fire several notable spells at each of you, so yes.
Not at me. Okay. Alright. Okay.
It was not obvious enough to incur any wrath from someone that might have cared, which is important.
Good. Let's go home.
And if that is everything for all of you, then
I think so.
yeah, Papa guides you over to one of the gates, and you step through.
Time for a cuddle.
Back into the Shadespire. Time for a cuddly long rest. Get back all
Cuddle.
of those hit points.
Could I have asked Krowdus how to contact him?
You are under the assumption that the best way, and he would kind of confirm this in the canon speak. Sending is the easiest way to
Cool.
contact these folks.
Yeah. Yep. Of course.
Give me a little bit. We're gonna learn it. It's fine.
And Papa obviously has sending on lock and all these kinds of plenty of arcane tools.
Cool.
I think-
Cool.
I think Pebble will get a piece of paper and write down that recipe and then tap Papa's shoulder and be like, "Can you send this to Krowdus?"
Yeah. Is
And-
there an interdimensional postal service? That's what I want to know.
That could be arranged.
We're just gonna start writing him letters.
I do. I want to send him the book about the bird.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I believe that can be arranged. I will forward this information to him along with information about the rainbow bellhawk.
And I put my return address, a letter in there.
Winnie, Shadespire.
Yes. Winnie can write. She's intelligent.
Heart.
Yes. Heart, yeah.
Yeah. Glitter is in there too, but not enough to upset someone.
Right,
Just
it's not
enough
a glitter bomb.
that it's no.
Okay, once I get a hold of Dad, I'll just be like, look, there's this sad person you can go befriend.
Amazing.
Go find another husband. He was very nice to us.
I have multiple wives. You have multiple husbands.
Amazing.
I don't know that he has a current husband or wife. I think he's been single for a hot second because, you know, there was this whole, like, we're closing the borders down situation. Go get a new one.
Who knows what's happening back in Draconovus?
Not me. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh, amazing.
For a while.
You have all survived the journey and thrived at Cackling Agnes's Pig Juice party. Well done. We're gonna talk about what's gonna happen next week. I don't know what's gonna happen next week. We need to figure some stuff out. But I can tell you for sure, thanks to Patreon, that there's going to be a Grimace Fist arc coming up, as well as some downtime for the Pebblecule. And then we will be returning to Tales from the Awning Portal with Hidden Shrine of Tomoa-Khan. I am very excited for that one. I will just say, when I read this dungeon the first time, I was like, how do people survive this one? This is terrifying. So I'm very excited to see what you are able to pull out of your hats.
By starting off with another level.
No, you almost got me. Oh, you had me. You had me for a second there.
No? Oh. Is that a yes?
That'll be the cliffhanger.
Maybe.
We'll see if you level up next time on Tales Test Tales. Until then, thank you everybody for tuning in and joining us on our wacky waving inflatable arm man interplanar teleportation party scene. We look forward to seeing y'all next time. Make sure and support our sponsors. They're awesome and they have cool stuff for you. Make sure to join our Patreon where you can impact the show and tell us what to do next. And make sure to just have a good time. It's a wild, crazy world out there. And yeah, be safe. Love yourselves. Love each other. And as always, are you ready for more tales?
Always.
Bye-bye, everybody. Stick around for a raid purple smoke. Okay, we've transitioned. We did it. Oh, sorry for tell us when. Sorry for going long. I wanted to make sure that we had runtime despite the stupid check. Okay. Yeah. Hello, everyone. You're on the raid screen. This is the raid 95.5 raiding in the afternoon. Who will we raid? Find out next time. you.